Hey everyone! It's been a moment, hasn't it? I haven't had a proper video in ages, but here I am. As some of you may know, I've been a bit active here and there on my Ko-fi and occasionally on my Discord server, and my life has been pretty eventful as of late. Since my last video, I quit my old job, Christmas and New Year's came and passed, started my new job, got a cold a few times, went to MegaCon, met a few people, bought some cool stuff, and that all leads up to today. All in about 5-ish months? I will admit it's also been a lack of motivation and also the fact that creating art and videos is more of a hobby of mine at the moment. But don't worry, I've been popping in and out online on my other platforms as well, and I see all of you. Which, by the way, it's funny that my last video was titled 100 subscribers special when now I'm close to doubling that. So many of you actually found me through that video alone, which is really cool. Seeing all of those comments on my last video was really refreshing. All of you are so sweet. I really appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to say all those nice things. It was really nice to see all that bustling energy. I just wanted to acknowledge that first and foremost. Now, on to the topic of the video. Today, I wanted to talk about how I draw. It's not necessarily a tutorial on how to draw more than it is just what I feel looks cool and flows well together. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be correct to make you happy. If it makes you happy, then that's all you need to be right. Here I have a completed sketch and I'm getting started on my line art. I know I draw Miku a lot. I've always had a fondness for Miku. I can't help it. It's just a nice design. And I don't think my love for Miku will die anytime soon. Sakura Miku is just a best adaptation as well. Some key notes of my art style is big eyes, a big smile, shiny hair, and lots of round friendly shapes. Also ignore me taking pauses while I draw. I like to listen to music, stretch, or sometimes I'm watching TV while I work. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the art community for a little bit while we're on this topic of art and drawing, and just because I'm back too. I feel like these days, at least on Instagram and the art community, a lot of beginners get intimidated with certain trends or even just the comment section. When there's constructive criticism or even hate, it can feel overwhelming. But remember why you started drawing in the first place. Art is yours and no one else's, and I feel like longtime artists forget that as well. Remember this, you have to remember your goal. Is it simply for your enjoyment, which is what I do it for? Or do you want to be a professional artist? Then dive deeper. All right, what career? What skills do you need for that? Work on that. If not, you have complete freedom. Many artists do it just for fun. Like, for example, you can play a certain sport for fun. That doesn't mean you need to practice like a professional athlete. And that doesn't make you any less of a real sports player or sports fan. Just because you like to draw the same face, the same species or gender, that's unique to you. It's yours. And if you're creating commission pieces, in my opinion, you should practice with what you need within your field, at least for your portfolio, just to make your client's vision a reality. But also, as a client, you need to see what kind of art style and vibe you're getting yourself into. You're probably not going to commission an anime artist to draw a hyper-realistic car. You're going to want someone who specializes in that, so there's a lot of different point of views to take into account. While hypothetically you could be good at every single art style and medium in the world, it's typically not realistic, so there's no reason to feel pressured to feel like you need to juggle everything when there's no point. My point is, just go out there and go draw. If you post art, you're doing a great job just because you post. It already takes a lot to be brave and put yourself out there to be vulnerable. Every time I draw, I just wing it and let my art tell me what to do, and trust I'll get better with time. Because this piece, especially this one that you see me drawing here, this is not my final drawing. This is not my deadline. I am in no rush. I still have a million more drawings left in me, each being better than the last. And I hope the art community heals in that way where there's less pressure to be great immediately. That's certainly a stressful way to live. I hate to see new and inspired artists get discouraged and quit early because of intimidation. I know it's cheesy, but don't forget that if your art makes you happy, that's all that matters. Keep at it, don't give up, we're all growing and progressing together. Anyway, enough of all that, let's talk about my art. Now I'm working on the coloring stage. I usually add flat colors first, starting with the skin, then the clothes, hair, and lastly any other details and accessories. I then like to render each layer in the same order as well in warmer or cooler colors as needed. I just feel with the drawing and do whatever I feel is best. Before we wrap up today's video, I just wanted to give a couple shoutouts to those who commented on my last video. Yasmin Sabir, Poyo Luca, Yadi Beth, Usagi11, Pinkle Winkle, Jaden Ralm, Quinn Coffer CS9OX, and Bliss7527. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of today's speed paint as well as hearing me out about what I've been seeing in our community for a little while now. And that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!